This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time.
Start tripping on you. What would you say?
No hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't.
Fucking angel, bud.
All right, Coach. Under hazy, overcast LA skies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Let's go!
Let's see, this one might be lagging. Are you streaming? I don't think I can use this.
Set! Okay, okay. Round 80! 54, block 54. Check back.
Now a carry by the third-year man. This is Austin Eckler. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Derek Wolfe there on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Throwing on second down. Rivers. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Yo, there'd be no heart on me, so I'm like, fuck.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Load it. 54, load it. Check, walk 54, walk 54. Hey, Red.
From the gun, Rivers.
Oh, come on!
Able to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 11.
There. Hurry, go.
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9. Lock. Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Sutton is part of a good young receiving core for the Broncos. They liked Sutton enough last year. They traded away Demaryius Thomas, if you remember, halfway through the season. And Sutton, he responded. Rookie campaign, had over 700 yards, 42 catches for the man from Brenham, Texas, which is located halfway between Houston and Austin. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Set 15-1. 15-1. Bud. Hey.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. 57, Mike 57. Stop your body.
Secret.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Look at me, zipper.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
57, Mike, 57. Ready?
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll run on first down. Lindsey. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
Hey. 4 down. 57, go. Here we go, let's bring it.
Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
Henry fucking did that.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
I hate playing franchise.
Good snap, good.
Yeah.
Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it. Unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again, I think.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line. It's the tight end. It's your wide receivers. Everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that if they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
Come on, get rid of the fucking football.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack.
They can't stop me out here.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out.
Hey, 79! 79! Left, left, left!
On 3rd down, here's Eckler. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Because he passed. I was going to, but then I don't know.
Touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I'm getting stale on offense, honestly. I need to fucking get, like when I'm playing online and shit. I play good game. Every game's good now, though. Like, nobody's quitting and shit no more. That's why I'm like in a dogfight every game. And it's like I'm losing them now. That should be losing your confidence. That should be hurting your confidence bad. I'd be like, fuck, man. Because them fools actually do be, like, exposing my defense pretty good.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now, they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before.
There you go.
They were counting on those points. They
I
didn't
fucking
get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Good.
On 1st down, Locke.
Come on, come on. Thank you.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
No, I'm stuck in red zone
The
too.
Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. Room here to run.
Oh, go.
He gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there.
Hey, exit.
Oh, there you go. I thought you were going to use that shit, bro.
The out route and it's Williams. The completion good for
it's better to give a 3 than a whole touchdown, though.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time.
Yeah, no, at least you only give a 3, not a whole touchdown.
No matter what, you really
as soon as you guys said, like,
and I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Set 180. Block 15.
I got you. I got you.
Hey, go orange.
Oh, nice.
Mike
Orange.
forward. Mike by forward.
Shoot,
I just see something that, not like I seen that in the defense, but.
Rivers on first down.
Oh, good read. Fuck!
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard
looking at one. I bet you I had someone else open. I was only looking at one receiver.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because
because you can do these different routes. Like with Hunter Henry, when you hot route, you got a gang of different routes. Him and Keenan Allen.
They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold
him and Keenan Allen.
And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Look at me. Go. Ready?
They'll run the toss. It's Lindsey. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. We talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay.
All I do is get picks.
Yes. Hey, stand up. Step.
On first down, right back to Lindsay.
Come on.
And it's a room to maneuver. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check it back.
80 weapons. Hey, Alpha.
Block now on first down. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Here we go. 31's the mic. Watch the curve. 31's the mic.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Block. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 19.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. All right, coming up at intermission. Charles, you want to wait to enhance your Saturday?
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by Orlando. He'll be alongside at half to take us through the weekend in the NFL. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. From the gun, it's Locke.
Give me that. Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Touchdown.
What the fuck? How did
Gabriel,
fool?
his fourth touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called
That's just different with franchise mode. I don't know. Shit.
Out of the hands of
I
the
don't know.
Bam,
I get
right
shit
to the
though.
receiver,
I don't know.
successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Go, go. 52's the mark. Hey. Check.
Rivers. He'll have it first down past the 40. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Rivers. Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Switch. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Rivers, he leaves to Eckler on the draw. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, bro, 80.
54. Check. Keep it skinny. Check tight. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
He's coming. We got double up. Mike. Hey, zoom.
Mike's by 4. Watch the run.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike's 54. Mike 54. Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
On third down, Rivers. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
We
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Go. 50, plant. Go. Look at me. Zipper.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
57. Mike, 57. Get it.
Throwing on second and long. Lock looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lindsey.
Let's go. 30 base.
One sec.
Recon, 132 fighter.
57. You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Bravo. 57's run. He's tired of me. Go.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Looking deep downfield. And that will be
I was about to fucking throw my
4 ticks
controller.
left here on
Oh
the
my
clock.
god, bro. You don't even understand. You don't even understand. It should have really been a fucking pick. I don't understand what the fuck.
Got it.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check nickel.
Hey, let's go. Shoot.
A final shot before half for Locke. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Get ready.
Ready,
The
set.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. That's
Yeah,
gonna go
sometimes
as a
they do that
loss
to me
of
too.
1
I
on
don't know why.
first down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the
Yeah, I know,
blitz as the
sometimes he does that. I
linebacker
don't
was
know why.
freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Come on, man. This is fucking stupid.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Lock to throw on 2nd down.
Where the fuck is my pat? Are you fucking serious? God damn.
And the
What the
Chargers
fuck?
rush is going to get there. Down he
Got a fucking
goes.
all-star fucking...
Jerry Tillery forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Stupid.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Incomplete.
Fuck.
Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Should have cut it all the way to the right.
The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll.
This is time to stick to the
And they played out
basics.
perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points?
And break this tie. First down, Rivers. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williams.
2 picks,
That
4 for
throw
8,
good for
19 yards. That's
4.
fucking
It's
embarrassing.
2nd down.
That's embarrassing.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Alpha! Chopper! Hey, I'm gonna go load it!
Here's Rivers.
Oh, come on. Fuck, that was all day, too.
Yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Pitch bucko.
That would have been on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Well, that's the perfect play to counter that shit, fool. And that shit fucking... That shit's overpowered.
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Mike,
Red!
54. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
12.
Throwing, Rivers. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now
Eckler, what the fuck, dude?
A safe throw and a good one.
And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's weird, bro. He just tallies up. I don't know. What the fuck? Was that? Yeah. I was supposed to.
Trying to punch it in with Eckler.
Come on,
a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Fucking game pisses me
I don't know
off,
about you,
bro.
Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Phillip Rivers with touchdown number 8 on the year.
Fucking
and the
that,
Chargers
Bill.
have taken the lead.
Eckler didn't want to score. I guess I wasn't going to trade Melvin Gordon, but I guess I do need that one.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
I'm playing like shit, folks.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
Come on, man. Let's go. Lock down, baby. Let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
At the 24-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
I-7, New York Orchid.
Who the hell's 18 on your offense, bro? Who's 16? Man?
On second down, here's Locke.
Give me that. Come on, what the fuck, bro?
Too tough to hold on.
Seriously, how the fuck? Look at it.
We have not seen a whole
no
lot
deflection,
of
nothing. Like this was Lawson dropping dimes, bro. Like that shit is weird as
and
fuck.
That's another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That shit is weird as
They've
fuck,
been very
bro.
cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
So who's 16 then? Oh yeah, what a dumb fuck.
Throwing his Lock on third down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A big kick that time, 52 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Austin Eckler, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
That's all I got, though, bro. I need to fucking figure something else out. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
I think Caesar left the league, huh?
Let's go.
Who's the Cowboys? He's gone now.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made.
Damn, he's not that fast, dude. What the fuck? That fool's getting cut. I gotta cut that one. Thomas Davis, that fool's gone. I swear, fool. That fool's gone. That's Thomas Davis. What number is that? I'm looking. I gotta look at my. I'm streaming too. He's gone.
It's the Broncos.
He's the one that gave up that dime to fucking Phil Lindsay.
As we begin quarter number 4. Throwing on first down is Locke. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring it down.
That's the thing with blitzes, though. That's the thing with that blitz. There isn't just one of them.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Rock it. Go. Let's go.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Wide open.
This is Gabriel out on the left side. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space.
It's going to be a long day.
From the gun on 3rd down. Lock into heavy traffic, and
go,
it's
motherfucker.
Trevor Williams with a pick. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Oh, come on. He kept running.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Hey, Delta! Hey, check 24, 61, matchbox lights. Hanson, Jim.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rivers.
Oh, now you want to catch it up.
It in. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not
I've been
before
double
he picks
teaming
up
him, though.
7 yards.
Yeah, I've been double teaming that fool.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Rivers hands off to Eckler, and an alley to run. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, 35 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Fuck that play, bro.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead
bro,
down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away.
That's definitely my bread and butter. Shit, if anything, that's fucking my bread and butter, fucking jelly toast, all that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off.
Come on, man. Fuck.
Throw down the field, caught by his
This thing
running
needs to
back.
jump or something.
And
I
he'll
knew
be
it.
taken down not before they work it across midfield.
Fucking
A
great.
gain there of 21 yards.
Oh, still caught me in my
First and 10,
adjustment
here's
screen.
Locke. Screen pass to Lindsey.
Good
This will be
tackle.
stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Locke going to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. On 3rd down, Locke flushed out right.
Oh,
He can run for it, and he will.
fumble that shit.
And he
Fuck.
nearly got the
Bosa
first
hasn't had a sack
himself,
either.
but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
44, Mike, 44.
Locked to throw for it on 4th. That's caught over the middle by Fant. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
Come on,
they
Eckler,
run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
My passing game's trash, though.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. They'll run here with Eckler. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
Block punts.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt.
I've never seen one.
And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Escaping the pressure right. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
From the gun on third down, Locke.
Get that! Oh my God! What the fuck? None of my linebackers could jump. Oh, fuck.
Getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Locke now on first down. That'll be incomplete.
I was about to say, he caught that.
Stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop with 14 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Look at me, zipper. Here we go. Fofo's the mic. Mike Fofo. Here we go, here we go. Hey, wahoo. 44's the mic. 44's the mic. Hey, watch the slash.
Locked again here on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
It really was a good game, though. Just that fucking... That shit had me like, fuck, already.
The Broncos on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 10.
The first one, like, fuck, man. Because I'd be playing like shit.
Now Locke again. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime,
yeah, when he said so. And then right after that, he went off.
Than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus. and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better.
That shit's terrible, bro. I need to work on my passing game.
Us for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
Me, I was supposed to neutralize Von Miller, make sure he gets no sacks, and I had to get Yeah, but I had to get 400 yards total offense too, and I didn't do that. That's terrible.